M. Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog at kicks96country.com. Our guest today, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of Australia. That's right, the continent of Australia. Please welcome Dianna Corcoran to Kicks Country. Dianna, welcome.
Fletch, so great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming. Now, your single, you got your current single out, God Did Good.
That's right.
And it's about a good-looking guy.
Well, I think so. You know what? The great thing about this song is that it doesn't have to be. It's all about, God making the perfect person for you. So, we spend all this time sort of racking up the perfect person in our mind, and then God probably will send you somebody totally different, and
Absolutely.
You go, man, that's actually pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. So, it could be about a good-looking guy, good-looking girl, or it could be just about the person who's just perfect for you.
Absolutely.
Now, the thing is, let's get a little bit into your history. You're from, I mentioned you're from Australia. Now, in Australia, this is your second album, is that correct?
In Australia, well, this one is specifically for the rest of the world. So I've only really released in Australia before. So I think this is probably number 4 in total. But this is the first ever American release.
All right, so this is good. You should your debut American release.
And I feel like it's brand new. I feel like everything's brand new.
But Australians know you. You have awards in the hundreds of awards. So apparently you are absolutely amazing.
I would have you believe.
Is it like how many awards? Like we're looking at 200, 300, 400. How many?
I think in total there's like 400 or something. But
oh my goodness!
But only a few of those are like bigger major awards. But I appreciate all of them, of
so
course.
Dianna Corcoran, she took all the awards in Australia. All the award, every award that Australia has, she has them all. I think. Okay. Are you in the Guinness Book of World Records for those?
I don't think so. I'll tell you what it was from though. It's because we had these little talent quests that were in every country town across Australia, and so it started out from that. My mum and dad drove me all over the country competing in those, and I'd win some and lose some, but it just shows you how many we went to.
Oh wow! So everywhere you go, you win. So it's like whenever they have those and you come to town,
a lot.
Everybody goes, "Oh, Dianna Corcoran's here. I'm not even going to perform. She's going to win it." But all right, so you're more than just a singer and music. You're a songwriter, all right? Now the current single, God Did Good, you co-wrote with Sugarland's Christian Bush. Is that right?
I did, and Jeff Cohen, and I actually a few songs off the record that's coming out have been written with Christian Bush and Jeff Cohen, and we just work really well together. He's amazing. So.
All right. Well, so all of the songs on the forthcoming album that is due out, I think, early 2016.
Yep.
Are all the songs written and co-written by you, or
yes.
Okay? So you're on each and every one of them.
Absolutely.
All right. Since you now, have you relocated to Nashville? Or are you?
I am.
Commuting?
I've been there 4 years now.
Oh, okay. So
I know. I'm practically American.
you're firmly in Scotch.
I'm Southern.
Then.
Yes, and I'm Southern. I really am Southern.
Well, you're like Southern Australia.
I'm from the deep, deep South.
Oh, the part of Australia where the most things want you dead.
Probably.
Because that's what we were talking about that earlier. Is
I survived.
Australia is the one place in the world where everything there can kill you efficiently.
That's what all the awards are for.
Yeah, for living.
Surviving. Here you go. You get another medal.
But so since you've been in Nashville 4 years, obviously you're in good company with folks like Christian Bush.
Yeah.
Have you encountered any songs that maybe you're thinking in a future project? You're like, you know what? I didn't write that song, but that song is very me. I think I can do some of that. I'm gonna put that on. Have you encountered anything like that yet?
You mean that other people have written?
Yeah, other people have written.
Absolutely. I do not close my doors to a great song. So I just believe that I should put the best songs on an album. My one rule, I guess, I don't like the word rules, but the one thing for me is that I struggle to sing anything that is not authentic to me or my life, or something that I can relate to. So that's mostly why I do end up putting my own songs on albums. But if there is something amazing that comes through that sweeps by my ear that I can relate to, that I think is incredible, and I don't mind that my name's not on it as long as it's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so Dianna Corcoran has come all the way from Australia to live in Nashville to be a country artist, and she's about to release her debut country album here in America, the single God Did Good. You can call me on Kicks96. We'll be happy to play it for you. Dianna, now where on the interwebs can people go and find you?
On the internerd? You can find me on Facebook, so it's Dianna Corcoran Official, or DiannaCorcoran.com. My name is spelled Dianna and Corcoran. So it's a hard one, so I have to spell it for people. Google doesn't always correct it. I've decided that they need to fix that.
Yeah, they absolutely should. Google, you get on that. I'm looking at you, Google. I'm looking at you. All right, so if you want to hear the single, call us. Make sure you find her on social media, and of course, I've got one other question, and it's only because you're from someplace else. All right, so there's no. I don't do this for anybody else because they're from here. But yeah, you're from someplace else. Okay. So we all know that the only understanding of Australia that Americans have come from Men at Work and Crocodile Dundee, and that's our fault, and I will take full responsibility for that because I was a huge Crocodile Dundee fan, in the '80s. But I want you real quick. What, if any, is the worst Australian stereotype, cultural stereotype that Americans have that is totally false, and you would say, yeah, we don't do that down there? Is there anything at all?
I don't know, except I just recently saw on the internet somebody said that all Australians are alcoholics.
No, those are French people. We know that's not Australia. That's the French.
We do hold our beer very well, and we are beer drinkers, but the alcoholic rate is actually quite low in Australia. So that's probably a pretty false stereotype.
Because you can't run from everything that's trying to kill you if you're drunk all the time.
Exactly. So I learned young.
Dianna Corcoran, and God did good. Make sure you call us Kicks96. We have you play it for you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Fletcher. Amazing. Thanks.
Look for a live performance for her elsewhere on our site, and I'll see you next time on another Honest Video blog at Kicks96country.com.